another one. And another one. Smash the like button. Maurice McElroy, salute. Corey Yellowman Jackson, salute. What's good with my peoples, man? Showdown 994, salute. B Mac in the building. Harold Jones, salute. Boxing Monster, salute. The Evolution, salute. Zelly 1327, salute. KLC, salute. Ryan 123, salute. Travis Dubose, salute. What's good? Pigmentation, salute. New Fat Boy Fitness, what's good? Stefano Martinez, salute. DeAndre Carey, salute. Zilbai, salute. Z-Bai, salute. Terrell Cowell, salute. Don Ron, salute. Shaking with my peoples, man. So Mikey Garcia wants the Errol Spence fight in Las Vegas. Robbie Sanders, salute. D-Lo 404, what's good? Salute. Alex Tellez, salute. Said Mikey all day. Sting Crow, salute. Gregory Wyatt, salute. Todd King, Allah, salute. Louis Games XD, salute. What's shaking? Elias Navarro, salute. From the Japanese mobsters, huh? Dago 619, Cali Factor, salute. Off Killer, salute. Ronnie Morgan, salute. Jimmy Nichols, salute. Marquise Johnson, salute. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. Mr. King Palmer, salute. Juan Garza, salute. Tyree Wright, salute. Eric Jenkins, salute. Brandon Gaither, salute. Lee Mathis, salute. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. TZ Frank, salute. Michael C, what's good? Salute. Smash the like button. We got 100 people here. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. Salute to Z Bill Z-Bye, salute. Said Mikey trying to flex a side here or what? Nah. Julian the Superdog, salute. Mr. 229, salute. He said, I need a Vegas God's night out. Yeah, man. Nah, I don't think. Smash the like button. Carl Brown, salute. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes to 100. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up to 100. We got 110 people, man. We got 40 likes, man. Smash the like button. Well, Mikey's first choice, he wanted the fight to be in Vegas. Don B, salute. Mikey Garcia said he was asked about the fight being in Texas. He said, I've never been there. The reporter asked him, okay, but you know, as Errol Spence fought there, he said he's fought Dion Isaiah, salute. He said Errol Spence has fought in the training facility. He said if he have to go to Texas, JMJ 2121, salute. Terrell Bay, salute. He said if he have to go to Texas, if the choices is Marcus Priest, salute. If the choices is go to Texas and get the fight, or don't get the fight, he said then he'll go to Texas if he's forced. But he wants the fight to be in Vegas. So nothing is set in stone about the fight being in Vegas. I mean in Texas. Lawrence Williams, salute. He said it's a good gesture. He said it's getting close. He said, but the location is not finalized. He said that John Bailey 88, salute. He said it's not finalized. He said it's getting close. He said that but his preference is to have the fight in Las Vegas. That's where he wants to have the fight. He said that. Now I don't know. A part of me feel like, he feel like he'll get a more fair shake in Las Vegas at a neutral site. Which I don't know how much a neutral site Las Vegas is for Errol Spence, due to the fact that he's from Texas. Mikey Garcia is in Mexico. He's Mexican American. So I mean, and Mikey's from Oxnard, California. Trains there, so that's like 3 hours difference. You know what I mean? So, the real Pitbull, salute. I don't know how much of a neutral site Vegas is for either of them. And he didn't say that he wanted to be on the neutral site. I'm just speculating solely off the fact that his comments are wanting the fight to be in Vegas. You know what I mean? But he definitely wants to fight in Vegas. That's his first option. Dog 77JL, salute. That's his first option. He's not looking to have the fight in Texas. If he's forced to have the fight in Texas because he wants this fight so bad, he'll do the fight in Texas. Ronald Gomez, salute. Mr. Judah, 20 times, 20 Texas. Man, 100 some people, we got 50 likes. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 100. Smash the like button. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. Mr. King Palmer, salute. Smash the like button. Southside, salute. Let's get them likes to 100, my peoples. Ronnie O, salute. Smash the like button. Vincent Rufy, salute. So, smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes to 100 right now, man. Smash that like button. Smash it, man. 130 people in here and 60 likes. Smash the like button. So, Mikey, he's saying, Golden Eagle, salute. I'm going to get to Bellew Usyk in a second. But, So anyway, so Mikey Garcia said that his first option and his first Hidalgo Inc. salute. His first option and his first preference is to be in Vegas. He wants it to be in Vegas. Smash the like button. Chris, salute. CV Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell, salute. So let's get the likes to 100, my people. Smash the like button. If you're in the room, smash the like button. So anyway, he said that Mr. T, salute. So anyway, he said that he wants the fight to be in Vegas. Me personally, I feel like, he preferred to be on a more neutral site. I know Las Vegas is not so much of a neutral for Errol Spence, but it's not. Oxnard Black Ham TV, salute. Cypher Supreme Rod, salute. It's not Boxing Monster, salute. It's not Vegas. I mean, it's not California, but we know. Salute to my brother Just Blaze Jackson 1000 in the building. Texas Bubba Stop 6, salute. Michael C, salute. But we know Vegas and California is like New York and New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's like close neighbors. So it's not so much. Antonio Mendoza, salute. Yeah, smash the like buttons. Get them likes to 100, man. 150 people, we got 80 likes. Smash the like button. So we know that Vegas is a neighbor, is the sister to California, husband and wife, whatever you call it. Pylon 906, salute. So, I mean, Mikey may feel like he said that his reasoning for that is that all the big fights, all the super mega fights take place in Vegas, and he wants his fight to take place in Vegas. But Ronald Finkley, salute. A part of me feels like, though, Mikey Garcia knows that, I mean, he's gonna have a big Mexican following in Texas because, you know, we know Mexico and Texas is close. So he's still going to get a big following, a Mexican fan base. But Dallas, Texas is home of Errol Spence. That's home. That's where he's from. Well, he's from New York. Errol Spence is really from New York. He's born in New York. He's from New York. His people moved him to Texas. But, you know, he claimed Texas. So, you know, boxing law, salute. So what I'm saying is this: smash the like button, get them likes to 120, man. Smash the like button. So I feel like Mikey Garcia may feel, Dale McElwain, salute. A part of him may feel like he want this fight to be in Vegas on a neutral site for himself, you know, to give himself the best chance to succeed. Derek Bailey, salute. Which, I mean, you can't knock him. I mean, fighting in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, for Errol Spence, that's fighting at home. That's home. He's born and bred there. You know, it's just like fighting a dude from Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. That's home. You know what I mean? I mean, we see Port City boxing, salute. We seen Gerald Big Baby Miller, and we seen Danny Jacobs fight there. You know, they from Brooklyn. They actually walking distance from where they live. So, you know, MJ Palmero, salute. So that's actually walking distance for them, but they've never been in the. They've never been in the. They never been in. How could you say? They never been in a marquee fight. Part players, salute. Danny Jacobs and Gerald Big Baby Miller haven't been in a marquee fight in Brooklyn, if that makes sense. Smash the like buttons, get them likes to over 100. You know, they never been in a marquee fight. Roshan Bucket, salute. New Jersey on deck, salute. So they never been in a fight where, like, okay, for instance, the fight of their career, you know, like Danny Jacobs fighting Canelo Alvarez. Salute the World Breaker fighting, salute. You know, like if Danny Jacobs would fight Canelo Alvarez, you know what I mean? And before I forget, man, let me make sure boxer salute. Let y'all know, man, still tonight, 9 p.m., man, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Blood Brothers Boxing. Me and my brother Blood will be doing our show. Our first Thursday night special will be tonight. We did it on Saturday morning. We will be on tonight. Blood Brothers Boxing. So make sure y'all tune in. But where you going, man? But I mean, Danny Jacobs, we never seen him fight a Canelo Alvarez or Gerald Miller fight Anthony Joshua in his backyard, which is a possibility. It's a strong possibility that that you can see that. You know what I mean? D-Lo 4-4s, we going on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific Time, West Coast Time. Yeah, this is World Breaker Fighting. Salute to my brother World Breaker Fighting. Go subscribe to his channel. So yeah, Blood Brothers Boxing tonight. Tune in. So anyway, you know, it's an interesting fight. And what's more interesting, LT Green, salute. Kelsey, salute. What's even more interesting to me was the fact that if Mikey Garcia feel like he can't get his way, salute to Mr. King Palm in the super chat. If Mikey Garcia feels like he can't get his way and what he wants, he's still willing to take the fight. It's gonna be on my channel. So when I go live, hopefully you get the notification. Direct the Hitman, salute. Hopefully by the time we go live, you get the notification. It's gonna be on my channel, so hopefully you get the notification. But my thing is this, right? Is that Mikey Garcia, DeAndre Liddell, salute. Mikey Garcia is so, like I said before, he's so hell-bent on fighting Errol Spence. He put out his demands, he put out his preferences. Omar Jamal, salute. He put out his preferences, he put out his demands. But if for whatever reason that be held up, he said, you know, networks may not be able to showcase it there on specific dates. He said that you know, venues may have other things going on, which may prevent them from having a fight. He said, but his first preference, his preference is to have it in Vegas. But if he can't, like he said, at the end of the day, if he can't, he's so hell bent on fighting Errol Spence that, listen, if I got to take the fight in Texas, then he said, if it means, if my demands mean me not getting a fight. Now listen to this. This is what we talk about. This is what we talk about, right? When we say that this is what we want from our fighters. If they want to make a fight, they can make the fight. Although it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that prevents them. But when they want to make it, they can make it. So this is what he said. He said, ABMVT, Applied Body Mechanics, salute. Appreciate you. He said, mad love from the Cali Cuban Southpaw. Salute, B. Salute to you. So he said that if his demands means that he can't get the fight with Errol Spence, he said then he'll have to put his demands and wants to the side to make that fight happen. That's what he said. He said if he's gonna put his demands out, of course, because at the end of the day, in this situation, I can't really say who's the A side, who's the B side. Mailman Mike, salute. Because Mikey Garcia is I want to say is the more marketable name. Salute to BX New York City, the boogie down. Smash the like buttons, get them likes up to 150. I want to say that that Mikey Garcia is the more marketable name. He's the bigger name right now. You know, to the casual fan, Errol Spence. If you had to weigh out to the casuals, Mikey Garcia or Errol Spence, because of his huge Mexican following, I would have to say Mikey Garcia. But because he's moving up to 147 pounds, and Errol Spence is the champion at 147, and he's undefeated. You know, you know who's the A side. I don't really know, but I know as far as market, you know, like Mikey said, he said versus Sergey Lipinis, he was the clear bigger name between Diego Rossi, salute. He said that Chop Money, salute. He said that against Sergey Lipinis, even though it was a title fight, I beat Brown, salute. He said AJ XNI, salute. Ronald Finkley, salute. So he said against Sergey Lipinis, even though it was a title fight and he was moving up in weight, he was clearly the more marketable name. So he said, March Williams, salute. Kennedy Linda, salute. He was clearly the more marketable name. So Christopher West, salute. He was clearly the more marketable name. So he said that him being the more marketable name, he said it wasn't really an issue. It really wasn't a discussion about who was going to walk first, who was going to be the A side, you know, who was going to walk to the ring. Jamal Pearson, salute. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. The grind don't stop. So he said that he was clearly the more marketable name. he was clearly the bigger name in the situation. So he said there was no real discussion on who was the A side. They already knew who the A side was, although Sergey Lipinets was the champion and he was moving up in weight to challenge him. He said, but in this situation with Errol Spence, right, the real GOAT, salute, H-Town 713, salute. In this situation with Errol Spence, he said it's not so cut and dry. You know, he said that it's going to take time, you know, to hash a lot of different things out as far as the negotiation, because he's not the clear A side, and Errol Spence is not the clear A side. So he said he's going to make his demands, but still, at the end of the day, if that means that it puts the fight in jeopardy, his demands as the A side, salute. He said that if that puts, if that puts the fight in demand, him being the A side, you know, he said that he's not going to jeopardize the fight. Mosquito, salute. Said, Blue, you got skills driving, no hands. Salute, I appreciate it. So he said that if it means jeopardizing the fight, that's not going to happen. He not jeopardizing the fight. Kevin Child, salute. He's not going to jeopardize the fight. He said he's going to make the fight happen by any means necessary. But trust and believe, he is going to have his demands. He is going to have what he wants to be, you know, to take place. As far as location, he going to put his input on where he wants the fight to take place. You know, as far as you know, ring walk and all of that, he said it really don't matter in this type of fight. He said it really doesn't matter in this type of fight who walks out first and whose name is first on the promotional banners and things of that nature. He said none of that matters. He said in this level of fight, man. A couple of other things he said I'm gonna make a video about on another note. But probably tomorrow morning I'll drop that, because I'm gonna do Blood Brothers tonight after this. So, you know, Robert Guerrero, salute. Jay Petty, salute. So I'll be dropping another video on that probably tomorrow morning. But as far as this goes, you know, he said that God's Boxing Corner, salute. He said that, you know, he wants to make this fight, which is really American Monster, salute. Which is really really interesting to me, is because he's hell bent on making this fight. You know, nothing is gonna Tony Perez, salute. Nothing is gonna prevent him from making this fight. Nothing. Like he said, he's trying to will Errol Spence in. Hook, line, and sinker. He said that he's praying. Dale McCray, salute. He's praying that Errol Spence stays on board. He's praying that, you know, smash the like button. Paul Scott, salute. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up to 150, my people. Smash the like button. 180 people are here. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. So he said that, you know, he's just trying to hurry up. He wants to hurry up and get it done by any means necessary to make sure Errol Spence's name signature is on the paper, which is interesting to me. It's like he don't want nobody else to get to Errol Spence before he does. He wants nobody else to get Errol Spence before he does. He absolutely wants the Errol Spence fight before anybody. CT's 21, salute. So an important thing to him is getting Errol Spence, John Hancock on the paper, and getting ready to rock and roll. Smash the like button. Robert Rich 23, salute. Yeah, Errol Spence want to fight Sean Porter, yeah, but that's not going to happen no time soon. So Lee F. Sims, salute. He might as well go ahead and take this fight. And it's real interesting to me that Mikey Garcia is so hell-bent on facing Errol Spence. And trust me, people, I know people is like, it's the money. Listen, they could stand to make big money in Dallas, Texas. Maybe more money in Dallas, Texas than they could in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? So for them to have for him to be hell bent. Salute to BX New York City in that super chat. He said, "Wish I had more to give, Blue Blood, but keep the hard work, big bro." Salute. You already know. Keep up the hard work, big bro. Salute. Hey man, that's more than enough, bro. Just you coming here and showing me love every day is enough, bro. So I appreciate you, man. That's a fact. Just you being here without a super chat is enough for me. Salute to my brother Corey Yellerman Jackson in that super chat as well. He said, "Smash that like button, my peoples." Salute Blue Blood and the whole LDBC. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. S550J, salute. Omar Hamilton, salute. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Always holding your boy down, man. That's love. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know. Dale McCray, salute. I appreciate you, bro. Do your thing. Be safe. So, yeah, my peopleizations. So, Victor Q, salute. So, my thing is this, man. This dude, Mikey Garcia, really sees something in Errol Spence that he feel like he could exploit. Aiden, salute. And he's hell-bent on making it happen. He don't want no distraction. He don't want nothing to get in between. He wants no roadblocks. He wants this fight to go down. Point blank and period. B, salute. He said, "I'm new, but it don't stop me from hitting that like button." Salute. I appreciate you. Yes, yeah, man. Smash that like button. Yes, sir, Dale McElwain. Smash that like button. Let's get them likes to 170 now, man. LT Green, salute. Mosquito, salute. So, Mikey Garcia is like, yo, listen, this is my opportunity to solidify my name in history and my legacy in the history books. This is the action. This is the way we want our fighters to carry themselves. This is the mindset we want these fighters to have. I know they put their life on the line, and it's about them ducats behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. Knife War, salute in that super chat. Appreciate you, man. So, Syndicate J, salute. So this is what we want, the mindset that we want our fighters to have. I know that you know, they put their life on the line and things of that nature. And yeah, Mikey Garcia sees something in him, man. Smash the like buttons, get them likes to 175, my peoples. So, Mikey Garcia, I believe this is what Mikey Garcia, I could tell from his demeanor, is Mikey Garcia sees a chance to solidify himself and his name and legacy in the history books. And he knows that if he do the unthinkable, especially with fighters in Errol Spence weight class that don't want that action, right? You know, that come across as if they don't want that fight, as he comes across as avoided. He comes across as the bully in the division, right? And he go up there. He said, Nine Wars said, "I don't know how I made it this long without the new media and the LDBC." Yeah, man. Yo, listen. B-Max, Lou, I don't know how people come and hate on us. Like, for what? Like, I don't get it, but you know, it is what it is, man. You only acknowledge, that's why I don't acknowledge the hate, man, because it's only hate if it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? One King, salute. So we know, I mean, we know what it is. Just the student, salute. So I was watching it. I watched about 3 or 4 interviews Mikey Garcia did today, and I gotta say, man, just watching his body language, Boxing Monster, salute. Will Stroker, salute. Just watching his body language and how he comes across, he don't see this as a money grab, man. Mikey Garcia sees this as a legacy fight. Mikey Garcia sees this as an opportunity to solidify and cement his name in the history books forever. You know what I'm saying? He knows that Errol Spence was considered the boogeyman in the division. Errol Spence is considered one of the most, if not the most, avoided fighter in boxing. You know, and so I think that you know, Thomas Ibis Banks, salute. Big Gucci, salute. Mark Spears, salute. Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Let's get them likes to 175, my peoples. I don't know why this joint ain't focusing. Mikey Garcia sees this as the perfect opportunity to come in and be the David to Errol Spence's Goliath. You know, he sees this as an opportunity, along with the mindset of a undefeated, confident boxer. He sees this as an opportunity to say, you know something? I could defeat this dude. I see something in him. Boxing good, salute. I see something in him that I personally, that my skill set, James Mack, salute, that my skill set could offset and beat this dude. Me personally, me blue blood, you know what I mean? I don't see how Mikey Garcia is going to win this fight, but that's the difference between, I'm a realist. I ain't a boxer. I ain't a professional boxer. I ain't Mikey Garcia. I ain't in the ring. I can't tell you what he sees, but clearly he sees something, right? And that's what makes it so interesting, because Mikey Garcia is no slouch. Mikey Garcia is nobody's pushover. Mikey Garcia is done something only Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez did. You understand what I'm saying? So he's achieved, you know, I think that Mikey Garcia truly believes that he gonna win this fight. He truly believes that he can win this fight. He truly sees something that says to himself, I could beat him. And as a competitor, me being a competitor, when I was a competitor, you know, and I played football, and I used to say to myself, as a corner, because I played corner, and then I played linebacker, right? I played the D-line. I used to look at people at wide receivers when I played corner, right? Because it's more than one-on-one battle. I used to look at winner take all. One, salute. I used to look at wide receivers and be like, I could cover this dude without him giving. It used to be dudes out there that dudes would be like, yo, you ain't gonna be able to cover him, man. This dude. And I used to be like, man, put me on this dude. I could cover him. I could cover him. And this dude might be faster than me. He might be taller than me. I played I played in this high competitive flag football league one time, right? And I'm only 5'10", and I played in this flag football league with a lot of ex-professional athletes, a lot of ex-college athletes, things of that nature, right? Lockhart, salute. And smash that like buttons, get them likes to 185. So I played in this league, and there was this kid in there, and I was already older, because this was like 2 years ago. I'm 40 plus years age. So this was like two and a half years ago. So I was already older, right? And so so what happened was, there was this kid that came out. I don't know, he still was kind of in college. He still was young. He still was fresh. And I'm only 5'10". This kid was probably about 6'2", 6'3", right? And he muscular, big kid, man, right? Hands of stone, salute. And the kid was fast, right? And so a lot of my dudes, I was the best corner. I didn't give up no touchdowns the entire year. And this was towards the end of the year. And so they had this kid out there, J-Rock, salute. And they had this kid out there, man, and he was tearing the league up. This kid was tearing the league up. And I just did it as a hobby, so I really wasn't into the stats and all of that like a lot of the other dudes was on my team and stuff, right? So Winston Lee, salute. I really wasn't into like the stats and the complete outlook of the league. You know what I'm saying? So I would show up, play games. So I heard about this kid, and so one day me and my team, we was out, and they was like, yo, we practiced, and they was like, yo, the team, we was gonna play that team with that kid on it. And so he was destroying people, right? And so they was like, yo, let's go watch that team play and see how he do, see how we gonna cover him. Now I was the best corner in the flag football league. Anybody can tell you that, right? I was the best corner in that league. So what happened was, but you know, it's not they had more than one receiver. And so we go to the game, and lo and behold, this kid is killing him, man. Right? His last name was Campbell, Dante Campbell. I don't know where he at now, but he played at I think he played at Rutgers or something. I'm not sure, but big kid, right? So we go to the game and we watching. Salute to Paul Ruffin in the super chat. He said, putting in quality work. So we go watch this game, and lo and behold, man, he's out there doing damage. This kid, man, he must have had about 4 touchdowns, right? 3 he caught, 1 was a reverse. He ran one. He was fast, and I was already older at this time. So the kid caught, he caught like 3 touchdowns, and 1 was. And at the end of that practice, at the end of that game, I looked at the dude that coached the team, because my whole team everybody was in awe of this kid, man. Like, oh snap! And I looked at the coach, and I said, yo, I'm gonna cover him 1-on-1, man. Roll the coverage to the other side. And they all looked at me and they said, for real? Because, hey, listen, this is like 2.5 years. I was already like 38. I was 38, going on 39 already, right? And so I said, yo, I told the coach on my team, I said, put me on him. 1-on-1, I'm going to cover him. Here go Christopher Smith. I knew it. And the new lineal. So I said, put me on this kid. I told the coach, I said, yo, we gonna win. Put me on him. Ruben Salinas Jr., salute. Gold, salute. I said, put me on him. We gonna win. I'm gonna cover him 1-on-1. Don't worry about it. And they was like, Dog 77JL, salute. Everybody looked at me on my team, and they was like, what? And I had these linebackers was twins on my team, and they were like the captains. They was real rowdy too. But one of them was rowdy, and they were like, really? I said, yo, I got him 1-on-1, no help, no safety. I don't need no safety help or nothing. I got him. I know how to cover him. And they thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy, like. So even a ref, because the ref heard me, and the ref knew, because he, you know, in flag football, you get a lot of the same refs and stuff. So he was like, I can't wait to see you match up against him. And I'm only 5'10", and clearly I wasn't that fast anymore. And so the ref said, I can't wait. It was the next weekend, right? And we played them, Mississippi Kings, salute. We played them, right? And the first play, I seen how he played, so I played off like 3 yards off, right? I played like 3 yards off of him, and right before they hiked the ball, I went into a press coverage. And when they threw the ball, the first pass they threw, I batted it down, right? He tried to run a little out. I batted it down. He got frustrated. I knew he'd get frustrated. He didn't like to be jammed. And the next play, right? I knew he was gonna go deep the next play, right? So I played like I was gonna press him again, right? Nitty G, salute. I played like I was gonna press him again, and I played a bail technique. So as soon as they hiked it, I bailed, because I knew he was gonna go deep. Chuck Watson, salute. So I bailed on him. They tried to go deep. Quarterback ended up not even being able to throw it. So now he just wanted the ball, and they had to get the first down. Because you know in flag football, you get 3 downs to get a first down, or it's turnover. You know, it's the field is split in half. So so I knew the next play he was either gonna do an out. I knew the next play he was either gonna do an out or a comeback just to get the first down. Right? And lo and he tried to run it out and up. And I pressed him. He threw an interception. I caught it and I ran it back. Right? I kid you guys not making this up. The kid didn't have 1 catch. I didn't give up 1 catch. Not a catch, let alone a touchdown. But not 1 catch. Because I saw something in him that I knew I could exploit. And I didn't give up 1 catch to the kid. And do you know, after the game, the kid started fighting our team, his team, everything, man. Lost it. Totally lost it. And with that being said, and I'm saying this to say, is that salute, Ronald Finkley. I'm saying this to say that I think that when you see something, even though people may not see it, when you see it as an athlete and a competitor, you know what it is. Yo, I wore number 2 like my brother B Megastar. That dude right there is the best corner in semi-pro football. Probably one of the best corners in semi-pro football history. My brother B Megastar right there. That's a fact. Yep, B Megastar. Yo, and I learned it. You know I was watching you, bro. Ray Zone 718 2.0. Salute. 718 in the building. Yo, and the dude, yo, he got mad. He started fighting. His girl was pregnant on the sidelines. She was, he lost it, right? Because he knew he was, at that time, he's clearly a better athlete than me. But I just saw something in him that I knew I could expose. The cross and salute.
Thank you.
I saw something in him that I know I could expose. And I got to him. I got to him, man, and he lost it. He completely lost it. He unraveled. And I'm using this as an example because he was clearly the better athlete. No, by no stretch of out of 10 games, 9 out of 10 times, he probably would destroy me. Sammy Curtin, salute. He probably would get the best of me. But at that point in time, once I seen it and I knew it, and I shut him out. And then right after that, I tore my hamstring in the playoff game. Right after that, man, tore my hamstring in the playoff game. Can't make it up. And I ain't play since, man. I ain't play since. Smash the like buttons, get them likes to 200. So, but I'm saying this to say that in Mikey Garcia's case, in the case of Mikey Garcia's in the prime of his career. Mikey Garcia is Rob 34 lights out, salute. Mikey Garcia is in the prime of his career. Mikey Garcia sees something that we don't. From the outside looking in, it looks like Mikey Garcia is bugging. Like, dude, you getting ready to go up there and fight the boogeyman division coming up, and Mikey Garcia physical appearance doesn't say I can compete with Errol Spence. But you got to look at it. Mikey Garcia physical appearance doesn't say he can compete with a lot of people. You remember when the press conference with Robin? Yeah, I don't know what I had to do. Going though. You know how they do, man. But y'all remember Robert Easter? We back live, man. So y'all remember Robert Easter kept saying that, man. He kept saying, "Look at my physical appearance. Look at his physical appearance." Oh, I train my life like my life depends on it, right? And we seen how that played out. Salute. So we saw how that played out, man. Robert Easter didn't fit. It didn't matter. Mikey Garcia was still the stronger fighter, the more accurate fighter, the harder puncher in the ring, man. And it showed, dropping Robert Easter and all types of stuff, man. You know, and what that said is, you know, we get fooled by Mikey Garcia appearance. We get fooled by Mikey Garcia appearance and big snack pack, salute. And we tend to yeah, you already know. Cali Buzz, salute. I couldn't see what you said, man. It doesn't have anything to do with being on Errol's level. I'm just talking about his physical appearance and what we tend to believe, right? And you have to think about this. Angelo Dungan, salute. You got to think about this. You see, like you said, Robert Easter ain't on Errol's level. Robert Easter was undefeated, right? Robert Easter had tangibles that was out of this world for the weight class that he fights in. Well, has, because he still fights. Chilltown, salute. Chilltown Major, salute. Robert Easter has intangibles that's out of this world for the weight class that he fighting. Daddy Three Leg, salute. Noel Saduj, salute. Right? Robert Easter is a 6'1", 130 pounder, 135 pounder. You understand? So, and then you have to look at this. You said Robert is not on Spence level. But okay, so what has Errol Spence done? You know that Errol Spence also looked beatable against Kell Brook. Wave catcher, salute. And do you know, so this is because we don't use Darren Davis, salute. We don't always use the naked eye. We go by hearsay, you know, agenda. We go by what people are saying, right? You have to understand. Clyde Swan, salute. Okay, this is what I'm gonna ask y'all, right? What have you seen Errol Spence do? Yanni, salute. Main event Mark, salute. Because how many times, I can ask y'all this, how many times did Errol Spence fought in the last 3 years? Most of y'all don't know, right? In the last 3 years, everybody talks about what Errol Spence has done and how Errol Spence, and I'm not taking it. Julian Gonzalez, salute. I'm not taking anything away from Errol Spence, but we have to pay attention. We have to call a spade a spade. Errol Spence was losing the fight against Kell Brook. It's not more trouble that you could get in than losing. Errol Spence has had 5 fights in 3 years. So we going off for agenda because your naked eye haven't seen Errol Spence in the ring like that. From the naked eye, you haven't seen Mr. Drip 89, salute. The Neo 85, salute. Napoleon Armstrong, salute. Michael Colbert, salute. It don't matter whether it's his fault or not, Michael Colbert. No, it wasn't. But the fact remains is you haven't seen him perform that much to say who he is. We seen him in one big fight, and he was arguably losing that one big fight that he had. Exactly. Spence has a gym rep. Exactly. The Neo 85, salute to you. Yanni L. Yanni La, salute. James Souza, salute. Do I think Mikey Garcia can beat Kell Brook? I don't think so. Fights. And I think Mikey Garcia is gonna beat Errol Spence. I'm just saying. When we say like, oh, a fighter's not on another fighter's level, we gotta be careful when we say that, because you gotta think about this, right? You ain't see all this resume from Errol Spence. So all we going off of is he doesn't have this whole catalog with all these fights that you could say, Roosevelt Hill, salute, where you could say, oh, look when he did this, look when he did it. That doesn't exist with Errol Spence yet. Is it his fault or not? No. Yo, Mikey, yes, you can say that with Mikey Garcia. Mikey, do you know how many fights Mikey Garcia has? Do you know how many fights Mikey Garcia has? Mikey Garcia, you said, you see, this is what I'm saying. We gotta do our homework before we gotta educate ourselves on what we're saying before we say it. Mikey Garcia is a 4-division champion. How could you say Mikey Garcia doesn't have a catalog? Think about this. Mikey Garcia has a 4-division champion, and he took 2 years off. It doesn't. Listen. How many fights did I think he was going to lose before he lost? I thought he was going to lose the Adrian Broner fight. I thought the fight with Sergey Lipinets was a 50-50 fight. Larry Bedford, salute. I thought there was a possibility he could lose to man, what's the dude's name? Oh man, I forgot the dude's name, man. When he was at 126, man. But anyway, stream keep buffing. Man, I apologize, man. I thought he was gonna lose to AB because Omar Smith, salute, because moving up in weight, and Adrian Broner has all the physical advantages over Mikey Garcia. Regardless of he not letting it. When Adrian Broner, watch the fight again, and watch when Adrian Broner did let his hands go in the beginning, in the first round or so. Mailman Mike, salute. Yeah, Mikey Garcia has a pedigree. That's what I'm talking about. We have to educate ourselves before we say these things. And the fact remains, regardless if Mikey Garcia has a pedigree or not, you saying that a fight is not on Errol Spence level, and you haven't seen Errol Spence do much. Because in 3 years, you didn't watch Errol Spence fight this whole plethora of fighters. Whether Christian Lewis, salute, it wasn't his fault, no. But regardless of the fact remains, you didn't see him in the ring. Battle Rifle, salute. Do I think Mikey? I don't think Mikey Garcia has a chance to beat Errol Spence. Salute to PK Boxing and MMA. I personally don't see it. I don't see what he sees. I don't see what Mikey Garcia sees in Errol Spence for him to bring his skill set to be successful against Errol Spence's skill set. That makes sense. I don't see what Mikey Garcia's skill set, what skill set he possessed that's outside of his mental, that is going to allow him to be victorious against Errol Spence's skill set. Now maybe he feel like he can outbox him. Maybe he feel like I've heard, smash the like button. I've heard Mikey Garcia say that, and I haven't heard Mikey. I heard Robert Garcia say that they're going to incorporate Juan CH, salute. Touche, salute. I've seen Broderick Hunter, salute. I've seen Robert Garcia say that he's going to incorporate a lot more movement than normal in this fight. which is something that we've never seen from Mikey Garcia, and could be detrimental to him due to the fact, Richard Diaz, salute, due to the fact that that he can wear himself out, along with the fact that Errol Spence has a vicious body attack. So along with Errol Spence's vicious body attack, or along with him exerting energy that he normally doesn't do in a fight, could be detrimental to him, right? Because it could be the double whammy, you know. So Mikey using Errol name to get the bud. No, he not. He doesn't even want to fight Bud. He don't feel like Terrence Crawford's style meshes with his style. He doesn't like that style. He don't want to compete against Terrence Crawford. I'll drop this in another video, but Mikey Garcia feels like Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford's movement is going to be difficult for him. He says that even though you can have fast hands, you know, you can let your hands go, you can have fast hands. And he said that, but you don't have fast feet to go with your fast hands, you'll be there to get hit. You understand what I'm saying? So you might not have the fastest hand, you might have the fastest hands, but you might not, if you don't have the fastest feet, you'll be there for the pickings. That's basically what he said. He said with that style with Terrence Crawford, the movement, it don't suit his style. And that's another reason why he chooses Errol Spence. He's hell-bent on Errol Spence. I know this to be a fact, is because he feel like Errol Spence is stagnant. Yanni La Chingas, long, as in who cares? Who cares about Crawford? And who cares? And Mikey has been making his name legacy in boxing. People name drop for attention. Mikey beat Spence by decision in 12 rounds. Who cares about Crawford? He should care about Crawford. Let me tell you why you should care about Terrence Crawford. Because Terrence Crawford was in and around Mikey. He was more of a Terrence Crawford was more of a logical opponent than Errol Spence. But why? Because Terrence Crawford fought in and around Mikey Garcia's weight class. Terrence Crawford fought at 130 pounds, 130, 135, 140, now 147. Jeff Anderson, salute. So you should care about Terrence Crawford, because that was more of a logical opponent for Mikey Garcia, because they could have been for it. Because that's easy. Well, I want to say it's easier to make because of the promotional companies, right? But Terrence Crawford was more of a viable opponent in people's eyes, in most people's eyes. HBJ, dog, salute. Then Mikey Garcia, and Errol Spence, because of the weight difference. Who cares about Terrence Crawford? You should care about Terrence Crawford as for Mikey Garcia's legacy, because guess what? If he beats Errol Spence, that Terrence Crawford fight is going to come. It's going to be banging on his front door. You understand that, right? So he's going to have to address Terrence Crawford at some point or another, regardless of what anybody thinks. So that's why you should care. Ox still salute. So you should care about Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford Crawford shielded by a top rank. That's why he runs his mouth so much. Yeah, no, you need to do your homework. And Terrence Crawford don't run his mouth. So that just further lets me know that you need to do your homework. So, you now you know what you're sounding like is that you don't want Terrence Crawford to fight Mikey Garcia because you feel like Terrence Crawford is, Terrence Crawford is gonna win that fight. That's the only people that talk like that. You're not a real boxing fan. A real boxing fan will want to see Terrence Crawford fight Mikey Garcia. Why wouldn't you want to see Terrence Crawford fight Mikey Garcia? Baby, I gotta call you back, okay? Because I'm on a Loma moving up to 147. No. Okay, your boxing. I'm questioning your boxing knowledge. A. Jackson, salute. Loma will not be moving up to nobody's 147. He could barely make 135. He said that's 135 is a stretch for Loma. If Mikey can make it to 8 rounds, according to him, yeah, Lomachenko is small at 35. TJ Joyner, salute. Appreciate it, man. But to say that who cares about Terrence Crawford versus Mikey Garcia, that just sounds like you're afraid of Terrence Crawford as a Mikey Garcia fan. That's what that sounds like. Exactly. The true fans that exactly. Of course you want to see Mikey versus MJ. You want to see Mikey versus Bud. James Jackson. Lomo just came to 135. Y'all some unrealistic A's. I never said nothing about him going to one past 135. I didn't even think Lomachenko was going to go to 135, to be truthful. B-Max said, man down when the smoke clears. It better. It better. And it better be in impressive fashion. It better not be a competitive fight for Errol Spence. If it's a competitive fight, and definitely if he loses, it's a wrap. Oh, James Jackson, no doubt. If this fight is competitive for Errol Spence, his stock is going to take a hit. I can tell you that now. If he loses, it's over. It's over. If he loses, arguably his second step-up fight against a guy, they're gonna. Now y'all know me, and I'll tell y'all, Mikey Garcia came up one weight class, but you know people gonna say he came up two. So that's how they're gonna promote it. Is Mikey Garcia coming up two weight classes, and realistically he coming up one, but they're gonna push the agenda and say that he came up two weight classes. If he was to lose to this dude, and arguably he was losing the Kell Brook fight until Kell Brook got injured, although he was the one that injured the other eye. Still in all, Kell Brook was winning that fight until he got injured, in my opinion, and most experts' opinion. But he won that fight, but it was a tough fight. So that was his first step-up opponent. Then he had I can't say Lamont Peterson was a step-up opponent because American Patriot 1776, salute. Because most people would say that Kell Brook was a better fighter than Lamont Peterson. So then he fought Lamont Peterson. Then he fought Carlos Ocampo, who nobody knows. And now you fight the second biggest name on your resume. Well, the third biggest name, because Lamont Peterson is the big name. Regardless of what people want to say, Lamont Peterson is a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. So regardless of what people want to say and how they want to say it, and where they want to place Lamont Peterson is a player in the game. Believe that. He ain't nobody walking in park. So for namesake, they're gonna say it's second step up fight, right? And your second step up fight to a guy coming up, what they're gonna claim is 2 weight classes, which in all reality is 1 weight class. Derek Ray, salute. Akeem the Great, salute. Which in all reality is only 1 weight class. But you know, most people they're gonna push it and they're gonna promote it as he came up 2 weight classes. Man, listen. Yeah, Lamont Peterson is man, listen. Ardrew Jones, salute. Boxing Good, salute. Lamont Peterson is a dog, man. He's a player in the game. You know, Lamont Peterson is an absolute animal, man. Absolute animal. So, but he gonna get looked over. Only the hardcore boxing fans is gonna know when they look at Errol Spence's resume and say Lamont Peterson was that dude. And again, even Lamont Peterson though, he came up from 140. Right? I think Lamont Peterson had 1 fight at 47 before he fought Errol Spence. If that. So again, people gonna say the only welterweight you fought worth note was Kell Brook. Well, Brook already beat Sean Porter. So that would just leave Danny and Keith. And I don't think Kell Brook could beat Keith Thurman. Eric R, salute. I think out of sight, out of mind, man. People forget how good Keith Thurman is. Out of sight, out of mind. And Kell Brook didn't even beat he didn't even whitewash Sean Porter. That was a close fight that could have went either way. So all Sean Porter's losses was very close fights. So that's why I want to see the best fight, the best in this division, due to the fact that it's a round robin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's what I said. I feel like he feel like he'll get a fair shake if the fight was to take place in Vegas. He feel like he'll get a more share shake if the fight was to take place in Vegas. HBJ though said you had Brook over Thurman. I didn't think so. Kell Brook was Keith Thurman and the accuracy of Keith Thurman will outpoint Kell Brook. That's just my opinion. Kell Brook, he struggled with Sean Porter. He did a lot of holding versus Sean Porter. He did a lot of holding, a lot of he did a excessive holding, if you ask me. I'm not seeing none of my super chats. Outrageous, man. Outrageous. Yeah, Sean Porter's a very tough person to fight. And the thing is this. That's why I said I want to see the best fight, the best at 47. Listen, you get Sean Porter. Kell Brook says he's coming back to 47 to fight Amir Khan. Hopefully he stays there. I wish he would have never left after losing to Errol Spence, but hey. Real 6, SB90, salute. I wish Kell Brook would have stayed in the division, but hey, he left. You know, but Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and let's say Kell Brook would have stayed, because Kell Brook lost a tough close fight with Errol Spence. I mean, he got stopped, but he got injured. It was he was winning that fight. And so Sean Porter lost to Keith Thurman and Kell Brook, but they was very close fights. Keith Thurman never lost. Errol Spence never lost. Danny Garcia lost 2 close fights to Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. You know, so it's like they didn't lose career-changing. VVS1, Loose Stone, salute. Yes, sir, Retro, my brother Blood. I'll be home soon. So yeah, we on 9 o'clock, bro. Blood Brothers Boxing tonight, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Yes, sir. Salute, Ronald Finke said Smoke City Mobcast was epic last night. Salute. Yeah, Blood, we still doing this here, so I wanted to get this out there. But yeah, we tonight, Blood Brothers Boxing. Epic, first Thursday night. You know what I mean? But I definitely wanted to see Kell Brooks stay in the division. You know, but it's all good. But you know, if Errol Spence was to lose this fight, his career is gonna take listen, it could be career changing should he lose to Mikey Garcia. Career changing. His career will never be looked at the same. You was the boogeyman division, and your second step up fight against a guy that came up 2 weight classes beat you. Even if he rematch Mikey Garcia and win, it's not gonna matter. That loss is gonna forever stain his record. That will forever stain his record, man. Be a blemish on his record. You know what I mean? So I keep telling people, man, it's a lose-lose situation for Errol Spence. It's a win-win situation for Mikey Garcia. That's just what it is. It is what it is, and that's what it's just going to be. Reason being, Errol Spence can't afford to look bad. He can't afford to, it's a lot of pressure on Errol Spence. There's no pressure on Mikey Garcia. None. Right? There's no pressure on Errol Spence. I mean, on Mikey Garcia. All the pressure is on Errol Spence. All of it. And with that said, man, sometimes pressure busts pipe. Sometimes, you know, all cream don't rise to the top. It should. Cream usually rises to the top, but all cream don't rise to the top. Organic herbs and supplements. Salute, where you been at? Skills from New Orleans, salute. So, you know, it's a lot of pressure on Errol Spence to win this fight, to pull it off. Lots of pressure, man. He can't win, he gotta dominate. He can't win a close decision. Imagine if Errol Spence was to beat Mikey Garcia on a close decision with no knockdowns and things of that nature. Man, oh man. Especially with the timing of Terrence Crawford. Salute to Stefano Martinez in that super chat. He said that's why Mikey, hold on one second. Said that's why Mikey want to fight in Vegas if he on a good show and go 12 rounds. They're gonna give it to him. That's a strong possibility. That's a strong possibility. Salute Boxing Goods in that super chat. Once again, salute. I appreciate you. He says, Blue, you keep real on both sides. Shout. Hold up. I can't see you as I'm driving, man. Hold on. bouncing around.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Take it easy. Salute the Boston Goods in that super chat. He said, Blue, you keeping real on both sides about Mikey and EJ. Even though you picking EJ to win, looks like Garcia looking to fight 12 rounds. That's what he want. LA. That's why he want Las Vegas. Yeah. Salute. I appreciate you, man. Hey, listen, man. I always draw it down the line, man. I know people come and they be like, oh, you favor this person. You favor. I don't favor nobody. I mean, I'm going to, it's a boxing match. Somebody got to win. So if you ask me who going to win, I'm going to give you who I think can win. Kevin Butler, salute. But people take that as oh, yeah, that's why you picking this person. So people be like, oh, Blue, you don't like this person. That's why you pick it, because you picked this person. Man, that's the dumbest thing I've heard. Pugilist Shiznit, salute. I think that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Because Cesar Maldonado, salute. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button, my peoples. Get them likes to 150. I mean, to 250. He said it's time to go to Girl Collection for that cranberry juice. Nah, man. Nah, man. I got, yo, listen, if y'all think I'm lying, man, I could pull up receipts for that. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. Veronica George, 90% of the time, blacks are going to go with black fighters and Mexicans are going to go with Mexican fighters. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop crying. Who's crying? Veronica, who's crying? I didn't see anybody crying. I don't know who was crying. I personally wasn't crying. Yeah, I mean, P. Masciano, salute. I don't know. If AB wins over Manny Pacquiao, he's going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Keith Hunter, salute. I'm confused. Like, who's crying? You never seen me cry about that. You never. I don't know what you're talking about. I call it the sweet science. Salute. I always call it. It's the sport of boxing. I don't care. Liam Swag. Salute. Why am I in my car? I'm not in my car. You have Mexican fighters that's rooting for Errol Spence. But I'm confused that you said that who's crying? Now, I'm not crying. Nah, what she said is definitely not true. You get a lot of people that do that, but everybody doesn't do that. I think Pacquiao beat Broner too. I'm going to call it spade a spade, so I don't know where you get that from. Not on my end. Never heard me say that, ever. Never. Spence knocks Garcia out, stews him in seventh round, in round 7. Strong possibility. Strong possibility to never even get there. I'm just confused. The sister said that stop crying, but see, that's what I don't understand. Why people say stuff and then you ask them why they say it or something, and they just disappear. Like, why you do drive-by texting? Like, if you're gonna say something, then you know. You got the floor to you know. Because you said stop crying. I want to know who's crying. Guess not, huh? Or maybe am I missing it? Joe Yo. Disappeared, huh? Mikey, Michael Amenta said Mikey. Jazzy T, salute. I don't know if it's gonna be in Dallas because Mikey Garcia wants it to be in Vegas. Cecil Robinson, salute. What do I think the odds are going to be? I don't know, man. I don't know about betting and none of that, man. I don't know. I don't know nothing about betting. I don't know the odds or none of that, man. I never understood it. I don't know nothing about it. To be honest. Stanley Bailey, salute. What's good with you? What's shaking? Am I excited for Bellew Usyk? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm working, man. I'm always working. 9 times out of 10, when you see me, I'm working. Yep, we're doing our show tonight, 9 p.m. Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Jeffrey Lopez said Veronica George is probably just a casual fan. I mean, you're just gonna say something and then, you know, I respond. You know what it is, man? I think a lot of people say stuff in the chat and they don't really think I'm gonna respond to them. And then once I respond, you know, you hear your name called out and now you got to come to the front and you go duck back in and hiding because, you know, you get the spotlight put on you. Yeah, that Bellew fight gonna be awesome. But I think a lot of people, they say stuff, they think that I'm not really gonna respond or I'm gonna how you doing? Hi. All right. I think they think that I'm a pass over their comment or don't acknowledge them. And once I acknowledge them, and then they peel out because You know, now you got to respond. Now everybody looking at you. Just, you know, the strobe lights is going. You know, when you're in the club and it's dark in the club, you get that courage to go up to a girl, a bad girl, and start dancing with her because you feel like she can't really see you. It's dark or whatever. But when them lights come on, boy, at the end of the night, they click them lights on. Whole different ball game then. All that crazy talk you was doing went out the window. That's what happens, man. You put that spotlight on them. And they gotta respond, man. A lot of cops going past. Yeah, that Bellevue fight is gonna be good. Definitely is. Salute, I appreciate you, Stanley Bailey. Yeah, I can't wait to see that Bellevue fight as well. Bellevue getting stopped. Yep, I'm going to Wilder Fury. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir. But yo, let me get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Catch our Blood Brothers Boxing. Me and my brother Blood. We gonna get it in tonight, man. So make sure y'all tune in, man. Check us out, man. Tonight, 9 p.m. Dale McElwain, salute. 9 p.m. Check out Blood Brothers Boxing, man. Me and my brother Blood. We're gonna get it in, man. DeAndre Carey, salute. So y'all already know what it is. Antonio Mendoza, salute. Noya Saju. I hope I said that right. Main Event Mark, salute. My brother, Retro Boxing and Documentaries, Blood. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Ronald Finkley, salute. Ronald O, salute. Eric R, salute. MJ Palmaro, salute. DeAndre Carey, salute. Aaron Crawley, salute. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Back at y'all with another one. Vincent Beats, salute. Mark Spears, salute. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Blood said, be there or I'll slap y'all. Chop money, salute. Word. Veronica George, now you come back when it's over, the night is over. Oh, okay. The sister said, Veronica said, and I hope it's a sister because I'm assuming. Said, I wasn't talking about you. Specifically, I said stop crying. The reason why I say that is because I'm hearing fans from both sides talking racist stuff to each other, like Ego. Like Ego. On Ego's channel? Or Boxing Ego, my brother Boxing Ego? It's my brother. Michael C, salute. Ronald Finkley, salute. Chop Money, salute. DJ QMOB, salute. Ernest Martinez, salute. Veronica George, salute. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure you like and share these videos. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Back at y'all with another one. And make sure y'all come tonight, 9 p.m. on this channel, Blue Blood Sports TV. You're going to get Blood Brothers Boxing. Me and my brother Blood. We're going to be on there, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Y'all already know what it is. JMJ 2121, salute. Ernest Martinez, salute. Rob 34, lights out, salute. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Tonight, 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. West Coast Time, Pacific Time. Rob Fax, salute. Mark Smith, salute. I'm out, man. David Thomas, salute, man. Just Blaze, Jixon 1000, salute. Stefano Martinez, salute. Appreciate those super chats. Will Book, salute. Aaron Crawley, salute. Peace.